Milwaukee.
Hey guys, listen up. We're right where we want to be, but we still got to stay focused. So let's go over some things. Our shot selection couldn't have been better. That's the first thing I'll say. I want to see the same patience and decision making in the second half. If there was a real positive to be found, it was in transition. We made some really quick, sharp outlet passes and got some easy buckets on the break. That's where they might be most vulnerable. And I don't want us moving things along too quickly to start the third quarter. A casual tempo will suit us just fine right now. This game isn't just about today. We get this win, we build momentum for the rest of the playoffs. Our train will be rolling.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
On the court for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 14. To the wing on the left. Rubio with a wide open look. Rebound by Olynyk. Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Kicks it to Green. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a...
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Third quarter of basketball, we're about a minute and a half in. Another steal. By himself, trips down the breakaway slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Levine's checked in. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And you could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
T-Wolves ball.
Oh, our ball, our ball.
Wiggins with it. Now defended by Mr. Clutch. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 5. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Levine's got 12.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
The pass to Mr. Clutch. Minnesota with the rebound. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
And good on the basket. Book it. Mr. Clutch has got 8 here in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
He dishes it to Olynyk, unloads from 13. Again, Golden State.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, he has been fantastic in the playoffs. I mean, the stats that out. Defensively and second chance points, he's working harder than some of the other players. He's hungry for a championship, and he's playing like it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Anderson's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Joseph's checked in. Levine kicks to Joseph. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Joseph's got 5 now.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Dishes it to Olynyk. They set the pick. Batum passes to Mr. Clutch. Feeds it to Olynyk. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 15. Wiggins dishes to Towns. It's rebounded by Mr. Clutch.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Deflects the pass. Towns kicks to Levine. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Curry. Jones checked in for the Timberwolves.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Poked away. Here's Levine. 16 points for him, and the basket good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Mr. Clutch. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, but just the second.
Minnesota. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Purdue. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Corey Joseph. Mr. Clutch in at shooting guard. Draymond Green is out there with Batum. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Olynyk in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Warriors' 5.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. Really an extraordinary game for Mr. Clutch. 34 points and a ridiculous number of steals. Whether it's making a tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
You're right on with that. He's had a great feel, really, for his teammates as well as the opponent.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Levine's checked in. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Timberwolves trail by 21. Got a piece of it. Levine passes to Rubio. He kicks it to Levine. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
You better listen to that.
Coming onto the floor for the Timberwolves, James Michael Hadget.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Clock at 6. That's good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And he gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 40 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 21. Curry dishes to Olynyk. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Wiggins. Count that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Batum, good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Levine passes to Towns. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
That free throw good for Mr. Clutch. Both free throws good for Mr. Clutch.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Elbow shot is on the way. Good on the jump shot. Mr. Clutch has got 46 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Levine, Green with the rebound. Green's got his third rebound tonight. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And the first one. Purdue, he's checked in for Levine. Both free throws good for Mr. Clutch. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Warriors. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Purdue with the ball. Now defended by Mr. Clutch. He's got a clear path, and here they go. And he lays it straight in.
And they've looked to... terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Shoots a three. That's good. Mr. Clutch has got 53.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Here's Purdue. Sweet little floater.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
So it's the Warriors now. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Mr. Clutch. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Minnesota with the ball. The pass to Purdue. Lets the three fly. Shot is no good. Here's Mr. Clutch. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could